Welcome to Library Salad. Today's edition is Boomer Hacks, and it's presented by the Monroeville Public Library in Pennsylvania. Hi, I'm Alice, and we're specifically talking about the Boomer generation. That's people who were born between 1946 and 1964. Easy way to remember that is just flipping the 46 to 64. Now, the Boomer generation accounts for about 20% of the American population. So recently my son had asked me, so what are you going to do for this week's library salad and what hacks you're going to use? I mentioned to him about phones and headphones, earplugs, and he said, most people aren't using those anymore. Most people are going wireless. What I got out of that conversation is Mother's Day is coming, and now he knows what I need. He can just put a nice bow on it and I'll pretend to act surprised. So since we're talking about phones and headphones, let's talk about the earbuds. All right. Now, with these hacks, some of them are going to be a time saver. Some are going to be a waste of time. First up with many times these just get so tangled up, and the way to make sure that they can either untangle or don't get tangled to begin with, one of the hacks that I saw was simply taking something like this and the special hair conditioner that talks about no more tangles, working that in, rinsing it out. Now we can go directly to waste of time. It doesn't even make sense. All right, what I might say is that you should simply, instead of just working on this, make something a habit instead of a project. If you get into a habit of putting them away, okay, you won't have to have a project like that. All right, so with mine, shows you how easy they come undone. If you simply take it and roll it up like this, bring it around, twist it, and then put that through, you are ready to go. All right, you might say that's even a little more too complicated. What I did with this was, and instead of going in like that, I simply took one of these clips, put it around like that. I think it's more secure this way. You can go into pocketbook, anything like that. Speaking of clips, you may have joined us last week when we talked about the salons are closed, what now, and what to do with clips, like the potato chip bag clip. We talked about using it for our bangs. So I had gotten some wonderful photos back. One was of my sister, my older sister, Vicky. She had sent a picture of herself, and she's got the clips going on the side to keep it away from her face. The second one she sent was unbelievable. It was a full bag over her head. In the next 1 or 2 weeks, it's going to get to the point where a simple coverage isn't going to be enough for everybody who's doing a little bit dyeing of the hair. So she's got the bag over the head and the vibrant colors. I think that really gives an air of confidence from her. I enjoyed that. My grandson, Vinny, I got a picture. He had the clip. He was rocking it with the bangs. I think that really, that picture helps with the younger generation. So he's leading the younger generation in how to have times like this and march forward with that. On the topic of those phones, a lot of people like to say, how do I get more sound of it? Maybe you're going to have a party, you've just got your regular phones, and how do you broaden the sound on that? One of the hacks that I saw, and I made this display myself, seeing what they had done, that you can take a paper towel holder, or if you're going to go a smaller holder for your phone. I know everybody's bought all of these rolls of toilet paper. I know you've got these. So you have a holder for the phone. You've got, these are the speakers that they said to use. So that's going to play. Okay, I think we can simply call this one another waste of time, because simply put, this paper muffles the sound. Besides looking like, what is that? It muffles the sound. It's not going to work. But if you put it into a glass, even a measuring cup, glass measuring cup is good, it makes the sound waves come up and out. So that would be a little bit of a time saver rather than making yourself one of these and not being able to use it. Another one, I enjoy when I go to the expos. They're giving out some wonderful free things. Who doesn't love a good freebie? This, which you might recognize, is just the usual pill box, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday pill box. Okay, so I got this. And with people having 2 offices, people working out of different parts of their house now, usually all the supplies are in one room. And when the person in that room is on a meeting and you need something, going in isn't usually a good idea. So this is going to be like a little travel office for you. We've got paper clips, we've got even rubber bands, we've got staples in case you wanted to need to send out a letter. You got a stamp, you got push pins, and for the pencil, this is just a nostalgia thing. And I also, and I got this free also, a little breath mint in case you're in a meeting with yourself and you just had lunch and you need a little something on that one. So this, and even when you're not in like the office anymore, you can use this for even things like jewelry and stuff like that. So I thought that one was a time saver, okay? And I hope you do too. Saving time and saving money are also important. So how do we save time with routine things that we have? Cut them in half. Just like the soap pads, all right? Now this is a mini one to begin with, but usually these days we're not using as many of these, and you use it one time and what do you have? Rust. I like to cut them in half, and I think that one works well for me. You can also cut in half, and I had seen this recently, is even cutting the sponges in half. Because of the fact that they claim that now they make it so the odor-free, I'm not buying into that. I know you need to cut this in half because even a weekend you don't even want to get near it. Another fact is we've been having some crazy weather, at least around this area, having a lot of rain on and off. And after you come back from the grocery store and the umbrella's wet, what do most people think to do? Let's put it in the bathtub. What do you have to do then? You're going through the whole house with this wet umbrella. So simply, you're taking your 2 liter, cutting it, place it like this. You've got your wet umbrella, you're sticking it like this, and then this allows it to drain a little more, going right into it. I think that even this is sort of this part is a waste of time because you can just simply go in this, but this sort of keeps it away from it. Your choice. Now, bonus point, label it. Just in case you say, what do I have that there for? That's a bonus point. Double bonus points if you label everything inside your pantry, and triple bonus points if when you pour all of the, when you empty soda and just pour a little out, triple bonus points for remembering to wash out the bottle. I'm just giving you that because it didn't exactly go that way with me. I'll give you a lecture on that one. All right, so hope we've learned a lot. Stay tuned next week. We'll be back once again, not sure with what our topic is, but find out when you come back. Don't forget to go on our website, monroevillelibrary.org. We have a lot of e-resources. You can check out everything from books to movies. You can go on our YouTube. We've got plenty of programs up, so hope to see you soon.